bia no na me fa currency o ma be panda na enipa da so do o bo brapa e wo magana mu e ma media space de ye kan wo mo no mo ye colossus e wo broadcasting mu dia me gidi say na wo kan ho pa wo di mu tintiman nti de fa wo botantim no because now the level is different different grampo if you answer political history communication just a delivery na nya senketua na ne thought processes na se die o sikai asem o sikai niema o kaya na aba enti for komna kwachi yakopon for crazy ne abusafo wo ye ojam wo che nyina na yakopon enka mo ho na won samodin die ya ne dia adin asemisi ye no wuyi wani enyi but of course life goes on enti go fit na tanu ka crazy and Valentine's Day ti adofo didi edi asaka krakra enti mo kakra ukwakuafo monkafra madiemia madi senseme President John Dramani Mahama wa makoko for broken heart President John Dramani Mahama emma broken heart last year abra promises say oba wadi Women's Bank ebeba second year mu ye wurain Women's Bank no enim ba bia wo eti eba wa momu broken heart owie ya anso ho Ghana akuafo kokwa akuafo nso wa mom broken heart bi nsi Ghana da me dey okase enne ye 14 February 2026 me patcho mon ko hwe archives mu mon check archives ni yen hwe da ben ena in the history of Ghana president bi akase kokobo wateso wanteso ba kitwa bio wateso over 1,000 cedis per bag every me video bi say a Greek minister try to say Ivory Coast for so atibu kokos boso and perifam no madi ko nya say Ivory Coast for mon tibu kokos so obenya a Greek minister erikopoku a wonam kasa se ye ayi Cote d'Ivoire for such bukoko boso na nye wonoma a Greek minister for the past 6 months enya Greek ho asem no work count and a gold board and now no a Greek minister gold board ho asem no work because when na ede koko agu and this for agu koko adwuma president Mahama ogu koko adwuma ti say no omunyina do bu focus na ko gold. And so you have the Greek minister defending gold board. And now what can the gold board do? And you cocoa was and walk on gold board as as you. As so Eriko Poko Nama radio station to radio station, television station, hopping from one to the other. Eka gold board hunsem. One kagalamsi, ya galamsi affected agriculture, one kagalamsi gold board. And I say, and I say, and na koko agu esimutiri so no. Koko agu ati esimutiri so. August. Akala bacho mede ayibi tos, mede ayibi maun. Data bi fatu sisi ala mene ebusafo share sa data ni yenhwade. Said Nanda Kufuado a buyer Kokon to mu from President Mahama time Kakaka don't want it to Yan Shesh Yano near this eye and Komono Nanda Kufuado bar bemu na cocoa price no less than 500 Ghana cedis. World market na $3,000 per ton. $3,000. And I could find about 2017. And now world market in a tiba form etiba former bedru $1,800 per ton. As an Ekufuado, one can say, Wabete so. One to me ante so. And also one to, because can what the batum, it's one to so. And a cocoa price in Ejina Dijina. Ejina for 2 years. Third year or two, fourth year or two, fifth year. That's essentially what they just said here. We can quantum leap or two almost 2,000. It's by the time I know for doing for a bemono. Na cocoa bo a 3,000, almost 3,200. Almost 3,200. Person Mahama Biden way. Or by August, last year August, and what they less than 200 cities at two. At also. October, 3rd October, and was Sunday kakra eka by 400 cities. At the October 2025, 3rd October. Now I was saying new price na it take effect 3rd October. 3,625. Afe koko akwafo koko horoma ni ya befa so a yempia woka ya befa koko na yempia woka na kofo busa say what is going on na aye hu kakaka ehhehhe kofo ho yempia koko ka na agric minister why din eka gold board asem abraga na akwafo kokofo ya jom koko abaya sizi koko na gu horoma wonju omuka na November aba ye season ko fokoko okwa ne atekrata ne di amawo okwa ne atekrata ne di ama ne atrosi age 40 bags yaje 60 bags and one no 10 bags egu ho sika omodew na ka omodew no montro ka no omontro ka no na emom mo tro bags na wo di aba no ya no mo tro because they knew say a bono entimi omuntimi ntua itomo ntro ka no obetro quantity ni ye ka ho asem that will put the status no wa ha ni ye ka ne nkofo frefreye papa ba ko fre ka che say ni koko ya je the 10 bags egu ho omuntimi entua ne ka ne ba so ko school enu nti no e wo so de the koko no wonya 4 bags bi o ba bia o peso koton one or two amano olokachi obi nipa kwade ka che de say instead say obeto cocoa bag baako cocoa bottle baako 3,625 no was obeto no baako 1,500 yes edi papa no ne cocoa bags 4 and 9 bottle 9 no nipa kwade man 6,000 so anyone because opa wo him ne ba ko university so a President Mahama ejala no muka say stress free fees as there so ya no so a woboa why na ne back university say ya one just school fees why ya obi enkan che telephone line no maybe no obi kan che say we die okodebale ko school no ya anye ne hwe stress free school fees as den eti di pakono na yi mako 4 bags of cocoa ya 26,000 instead of over 12,000 Ghana cedis. Afemun jaka ye keka na Randy Abe control Randy Abe the most useless CEO according to Onua said and according to Onua standards say aban etimi nyese dia then it is a useless government na ne sabe kunu it is a useless government now you are in the saddle also about useless CEO Randy Abe and someone who kafa MP to abana wote Metro TV seat no mu no tibu da defo and na ye dia agida ma say ya adwuma cocoa board na se kure ni bi obesu koko ni bi obesu bi Randy Abe wo su ku tiri so trust me say in the coming days few weeks oba won tokwa ebesisi atokwa ebesisi ni say koko akuafo no but so ko typical villager koko akuani no the source of livelihood ni cocoa no enti odua de cocoa no afra say when me say onya 50 bags enti why projection say bi o de kakra ka ho enti bi afi obenya bi 65 bags and afra 70 bags ne dan a wati mu no zo no ba bia start ebubu not dan ba bia start ebubu enti do be ni say obekọ papa na woton cement ewe ayi ekwan ne ho no aka say ejakosi nti me cement bags be miensa bi na me de kutwa blocks na me koku no ye ton a na me ba bitua woka ejakosi nti so no so ye koku adwuma ni bi etu odim si de sitie and into the bags no de ko ayi cement bags no wo de bema what the cement bags the ma say pa just what they free no say ko no eba oba beje afei koko obo na eba okoje cement bags no na koko obo aye 3625 eti what nani abubu say wotom ebia one bag a ebeso oton one bag a ebeso cement bag na okoje nebuo after ya so from 3,625 no to 2,500. It was one bag and fabium. It was 2 bags. It's your channel, near channel. Now you to quack. What free chance, roofing sheet or a bonnet dinosaur near channel. Now you to quack. Because idea I can call 10 bags. Ebetimi etuaka no he said 10 bags entimi tuaka and never na ko free entimi tuaka bi I so 15 bags and 13 bags President Mahama wa nya ade ama wase ase nya money ko no na de ehu ne say Abraya yes nya all the economic indicators right no yes you inflation is down, lowest since 1960 or so. Less than 4%. Inflation. Fuel prices down. Ghana cedi against the dollar. Ghana holding cedi according no. You say a kosoro ne ho aye den amaze no dollar eda form team. Eti ade na kokua kuafo ntimi ntu omoka. Aden. Okwaka almost say Ghana Abra MPP abamba ekolo oja eka wo entidan na wo ko ba nyaka da be na kokko board no obi ba ya wa man inherit eka ye de jawa ne ade aso awo if unim wadwuma ye de kan kwa jawa obetimi aye omko busa Dr. Ni Oboda province Edwin mko busa no see those manage turning things around our boss okoto eka as wo free hono na boss anya sika. That's mark of good leadership. In fact 2016 Ebra and this for lose power Ebra this for lose power 2016 no mu kofie no between 15th December and 25th December na NDC for omukwaje syndicated loan of 1.8 billion. Edia muso mo de be ko muso mo de beto no o man timi anto ko anso etres kana kagu ho but omolusu power na President Mahama emo mo edisbesi 400 million $400 million after losing power 2016 within 10 days no man vikas ni nyina me say within 10 days na NDC for led by President Mahama na o man vikas no after losing power. Ebusa almost say omudi tua nkofo omudi tua contractors ka. Ya omo ye cocoa roots. Ya marry cash. Na ya adwuma na wo say na ya beto ka. Na de abufu no kwampo ne say. Montimi ntua cocoa akrafo ka ma na matisuin. Yes, President Mahama. Wow, that's a forensic audit. Hey! And I do an assembly. It's President Mahama, who buy a friend who say, Bibi and Koye Cocoa board. Number two, scan the debate of Cocoa for one. No. and the MP before 2024 now. Yeah, all of a sudden they will say, young forensic audit to what end? And make Coco in a fan of bang. What's it trying to cut? Why did Coco a good deal? Trying to cut was a forensic audit. Trying to cut was, in fact, I can put it on record to say, and this is for buy Coco board. Am I 2 different forensic audits? Tell me I'm lying. Me challenge President Muhammad for the squad of Susami, my Muslim. Mama can't say Sabebois. My 2 forensic audits and a Coco board. My whooshy. Now, very small screen, Asare-Bediako, you want to throw dust into the eyes of unsuspecting Ghanaians. Say, among now, as if we say you're quiet forensic audit, no, I'm not confessing to be the Abba. As if so auditing, no, and the produce car, and made a good talk for the car. Forget it. Where is the cash? Where is the cocoa money? Go and pay them. Now, Ayana me cash in Bia, Share President Mahama, Abawi, full of con men, con activities no more. Motherfucker cocoa from 3,100 and something, and a mode bear 500 account. I say more you 500 and no. Madam 500 back a free craft for all man. Massa ko wiya na na ku for do sisi ka na o de be craft for. Massa ko je 500 aka saka ho. Mo ho sisi. Enti kanet tira na e we crash no. Ebi obi aso de buchi a. Ba ko no wo fili lazy kakra. Enti won pese wo be soja. No aka cho abena ene won pese a wo buem wo bode beti mienu. No body betim mienu etino unyi na wunwa toso ento de no so mame na wuwia ne meji etimi ya ne sa unse kwase de tiwe you not understand it obi bo na mpesi o na mpesi no body enne bayire ibo bo na menken kakraka ho na odi ko bi atoso na ba ko na base o akoso ya mesrew redie me pentem ti wunyim body betimi ntoso mame betim yinu na wuwia ne meji na me o meko ho afebo apese na ben ya eba akoso ho aba beyi na pesi no betimi nu na ohro ne sa wayibo ebode betimi ensa wayi menke kakaka ho wayi bayire no afa ko obi no so de ahyase o ya to the chance no de ko sana mahamate sana President Mahama wotie wo said that no de 500 cedis bi ba to kokko akrafo no sika so say wo pass am beyi bia frim it wo yi 500 no no asafre na gufo no say no ha de aka ho 1000 over 1000 cedis or the ko na we kokko akrafo say ya eye we kokko akrafo say ya eye akala pacho ma menhwe say Okay, no problem. I'm told say we are facing some technical challenge bi o baby ntino ejeshi ma memo boss figures win sa wo hwe okay ma mi no ha me yi for na de buy yem say any observer oh okay the discover yes eka ayino ma nyese ye what ka challenge that can be displaying but o hwe ade no mu a 2012 and then 2012-2013 season President Mahama Eddie Koko scan with the 7 cities the toast 2013-2014 one fa bianto so 2014-2015 Koko season was the 133 cities and the toast 2015-2016 Koko season was the 75 cities at toast 2016-2017 Koko season was the 55 cities at toast 2017-2018 Nana Kufuado or buy no one fa bianto so or also one so 2018-2019 one fa bianto so or also one so 2019-2020 abena covid paba ne wiase ho akire no na Kufuado the 40 cities to so Now 2021-2022. Nana Akufo-Addo, that second window 2020-2021. Nana Akufo-Addo at 145 Ghana cedis etoso. 2021-2022. Nana Akufo-Addo and Fabian so. Then 2022-2023 was the 140 cedis etoso. 2023-2024 second window was the 508 Ghana cedis etoso. Then comes the quantum leap. 2024-2025 cocoa season. Nana Akufo-Addo at the 1,792 and the torso. 2024-2025. Nana Akufo-Addo 1,792 and the torso. Then comes the second return of John Dramani Mahama, the incompetent one. What the 525 and the torso the year 2025. Back in August and back in October. After by 2026, yeah, BC Dano, what the 525 at 2025. And by 2026, now President Mahama was 1038. What the 1038 what tear frame, Yana Mema example, they say, what was the 525 in the torso? It says canon, was it tumuno, na magnet, say a magnet, so a work class be ma, Ebia Kabo to the Fufu, and I said Banku, what the idea be home, to the two canon say pa, or Pejano na Fufu and I said Banku, na a first canon. It's the President Mahama at the 525 Ghana cedis. And see what the America for. And why you Musika 1038. Renya Ajana Wajana too. And we are mu. Eka Krabe Kwa Manson. Na mene Dr. Kwekwe Fiye, were a former minister, former member of parliament. Was at the post cry under President Kufuor. And now we a seasoned cocoa farmer. Owo cocoa full bebre in full. I was a few put them home. Na enra menene kasa kakra. Was Gordon. You soon. Sienya dienyo. Was say hodie e chenye e na omoye. Because say cocoa bag ba could be a cocoa bottle biano. President Mahama 2038 Ghana cedis and na free so. Aden. E to 10 bags are. And I will to one more than 10,000. President Mahama ye free so. What the questioning? And I am me say technical challenge. The videos be Kamebo Bobo. And I Akufo-Addo. The last State of the Nation address. Oh ye okay no. Okay. Oba to force inding. Say at force is obo bomb betimi aye say no bomb price obo bomb betimi aye. So betimi to over 6,000 and I say and no matter so echo 2,500. Peter come adwane Peter et say
Boko minia Michel oh na kopa adom hodin wo pa na base na manfo afio
I remember
almost say last week dwane
oh
yeah
selo bi ha
to me ba no moto me nkra ba word wonenam kumase na adwuma yi na wa start ye ho adwuma na se de na se adwuma yi a ne se ne ya hwe be du ba bi no se ubeji post wi a ye hu
etimo percent na hala menye campaign
nka se wa start na ye hu de a nka e bo bompa e
da bio etino se mako me ye campaign kakra na se me ko takrade a how do you expect say mo be say who be this
see I feel nti ye hu de a enye ne ka sa ma
e the best that your formal application ama mo say me sremo me ko haba na mo susu mfi me na me ko ye no enu ane na wotwe me na me wo Hello FM and the times kwa me chene na busafo mo hu nyina me chamu nyina fantastic people na me ko kasa wiye one mama see former CEO bi we boni din and now friend na CEO no na for 8 years my friend na me friend about 15 times 8 years no or peke twice back no so okukumase no airport or check in to go the via Missia, my friend. Kabashimene. Cornama.
Among Granabane.
And now, second one also, my friend, Gordon, with the Bank of Ghana. May ya dig to the Miriam Phil. The same. Now, it's because we now hello film. First person to call Eva Panwa. I'm not the men fan as a minute. I'm the picky. Oh, Gordon. Made Namak and Kakwaso Bokumasim or so driver. And see a young Nadafka Chennisu, me will help for the maker sent to Tini in and Utini in Nantino. My monitor where you need to say, what kind of what is a war contested the year and they count me in. And Tino was easier, he's fully on board. And I'm seeing you in Pacho, Medanasi. And Tino feedback me. And the catchy base for say, a bit could remember why bumpire. Namio, Kwame, minim say, ko yebeka koko so asem na koko ne hia pa but say why nsem trofo na nyoma bi koso under President John Dramani Mahama ebe hia so say ka yebeka pa ko fe bosu exchange na yebeka you see yebeka no what go say ka but na ya forget about it yebeka
who say o share obi ti say John Dramani Mahama say or a member of Ghana Journalists Association.
Me that's a dana ekotwa banana di wo.
Yes. Unim se uheni di na unia obra prenyina. Audu Mahama. Onara nidi etwa
de so se enuafo
Audu Mahama.
Edi John Dramani Mahama.
Na se ya betna abebobodin nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ne ɔmo nya nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ a ɔmo kyerɛ ɔmo adwen a abayibaye or mature.
Yes.
The last year you county no, it was unprecedented. The Fourth Republic said.
Yes.
Abayibaba within a year, ombechi a man for based on say, or can be an mature margin will be who omuno monyagen. Okay, near Kofi for soon cancer same year. Also, omu sent company in court and on publication of false news. But and normal the call, baby. Na yeti anya ya be one say that will be the end of say your chain no na wie ya no enkosi hwe and I'm saying enyina so a wo mu gina so e dey invite ofosun kwansa ene ekwan a omu fa so ene awehosem a omu e dey enua no efam no e yareho na odwen wa ne ma ne aweho ne say Sadie we are AC especially under John Dramani Mahama abayemu no ehu na unim they are strengthening the hawks within the party
within which party
NPP
and you see count me as one of the hawks
you know me
count me never go me face you I am very very hawkish
a communication
yes I'm very hawkish and I don't hide it
David okay the attendance say o party BM a
yeah hawks
you ma omumfa boninche
me ka se be hawkish I mean come on emfa boni enya mo mfa boninche
how do you be hawkish no or you be oka o say to say o call Arab na on say an eye for an eye ubama suma o so you bow bi no and konsemhunu nkoso
yes
but se ko ba se o Jamaninka Grace nini manoma enya
Grace kwa dey say yedin
adum ni enya Maninka enu nti na amansem hunu ne nsem bone e koso be enipa mo invite no se wakocho bibi o Facebook a mo ne nya adwen in fact President Mahama na na tro koma BNI so mo yem
yes what to be
why BNI
una what to be that since when
why the BNI
and na nipa ko no ko fefo so ase no kan ye no wa make it direct accusation at the presidency at John Mahama or Kalistos Mahama now President Mahama what Socrates say ye kwache no
but now say why even the BNI and mo invite no buy no enya so de bibia obi o de amamo so ote no ha say ni enti mo hwe na sense ma o de amamo no mo ne nya adwena court to court and I say enya so ni nkofo o se o mam cancel na cha mo ne nya adwena why the second arrest sekanya say wadamfo lawyer nana ajay bafo be kasa wa sempa be ka say situation na owo mu no na enye na the time kwa na omu ha ne so omra na ne papa nso ho mfa na
yes
na bibi ebesi bia no yembisa aban no ene president Mahama
afede mu yemashemo
yes
afede mu yemashemo
so hwe lo ane kasa no o se ne e ma ne ya reho ne se utu the BNI for no kra no asem ne omo ahomte na publication of false news kwame and aban we hey ni anti krom ha
me pacho ma men kwa ahoma no so mesisi na me ne honorable pacho ma chere ne tisɛn esi se le modi amia wo
this is the near wa wani tia yes ya pay en saka
for etiwe honorable Dr. Kwaku Afriye were former minister were celebrated season cocoa farmer time bia befeni bia no ni cocoa afu ni cocoa afu ma na on the hospital and na ye ni ba bedi nkomo and coincidentally why Western Regional Minister da and a Ghana se ka bia bia cocoa pa dia Western Region Dr. Kwaku Afriye where me patrol enkomo ya ekosu ye started in the latter part of November say mukoko abambejia wontuaka why experience be
my experience be because I'm no kasa kura mi koko kakra ewo ade company for no ba me de no kura ni na no so sa de kai mi koko na so ntamti kwan bi so my lucky
na wo kasa no so say kura obehwe na edos kakra ebe say
there be any mean kan cho
no so wo lo kasa no so kura na nye
ope bu sie dia
na okay it dog we dem say wo my typical cocoa farmer say wo dwani cocoa na be so a na expenditure na projections ni ade no ya na etesai ewo sefi potable tesai
eno de adi won je di kan da bia me ne akuafo no kwa ye tun say yebu ye ho kwafia in the first place ye call from kra ya make ye ho ye yum di achi kra ye make wo nti afimu ni na ye bre no de ye mfesika kra nso na momo a be fa on pa fo no ene ba de fo no enti typical ade no upu a wan hwe yo abamu bebu nti no emse me anyese me po mi timu aka land preparation no kwa no e ka say no wo do a sesia anyi ye kura no be 500 Ghana cedis e obe do wo shefu na se dia obe do mu be mpre 9 koko no ho afimu no nyina second year no ado mu be mpre safi ho koko no eye edi fie nyensa de obe hu koko wo ho na mum economic ade na wo be nya se wo ti koko papa no fie num sia de kono na wo ti koko nti obi obeka se wo dua koko at 3 years na wo ti no biologically no de no kra na so enye sa economically sika ebe be di mu ama wane ka wonya be boto miensa kra no ye be mfie num no ha sanity nti ye be na piki be say 8 to 10 years na sana wo ye ni ye kra wonya 10 bags per acre the obi say no no de no kra nim ni na me kan first na minim na me dey ba present day terms no me calculate no bad typical woman me time na o prompt me anka me busa am kontan me you are no direct but if you say anything at all ho ado no kra no na maka no be say 2-3,000 per year per 4-5 years no and sana no buy a obedua koko no obedua no ni ade very very expensive proposition
enti yani ayetenkan ya yensida enim koko ayi no wi ayetete se yesi koko kwani fa ne se ebia ne bags obete no ebia wo de fa se eye 10 bags a ye no kra ansa na yebeto de koko no wotiri kwa edi ye no bi ekobo besia ekoje cement bags mienu bi no waje enche ayi roofing sheet ba ko mienu bi so de ebo ne dan so ansa na koko no mpo yaton bisa sa na tie
mbazo bisa aye no bi me wa yase no afam dede kakra bi afam
na me say ye ne won kan ne krogese man sire nim koko mu ya ye tete se koko akuafo lo kwa se fa se and obete bottle do a 10 bags utimi ebi abe emunsia ekobo besia akogye cement kakra ekogye roofing sheet kakra ene pono and sample na kokoo no yato sa na tie
it is bebre yes here for sale said the cocoa for here no yes here for
FO bi mo so de no
o say FO bi
mo so de no
yeah, dear, no, yeah, near pieces one way purchasing crack on ya. Lady Abreja, pay school fees, gra. No, mom, you could tell school fees, gra, no, mom, my advance, cacrania, dear coach child. And I wouldn't be busy, say a boy, me, say, whom is I'm a direct, now, mecan and manima. Into quite air cost of crowd was a riano. Wouldn't typically cocoa crack for no money, young song. So, who could you say, or how much you can no more? Almost my equivalent of cocoa bottle, beer, me, and sambosia. And this say I had to see, say me, kwaji busia, cocoa bottle, me, and a year nanka, a year valued at 3,625 now. The artist, busia no crown, as I may pay the source of the cocoa cratching. We won't typical cocoa farmer, no crabano, sir. One fa cocoa no co, baby, or cobo busiano. No, the acquired at the company also cotton, then to qua, me say, I dear Abbey, Edin to quan in some baby, and a dear more cry, you not appreciate it.
It is a say that yake will be aquadisica. And this is say the bags near 10 bags, and they say with the piaka. You said when you bet 13 bags, it will be a 3 bags difference. It will be anything.
No, I'm so bad. I know, baby, and then they say, yes, you carry forward. Yes, I took force and the problem is grappling with no. Releasing in microcosm, you see a grapple or our on the floor, cocoa floor. Yes, the main person, Michel, said, the air course were bare moon on also grapple with problems. Or say carry forward forward sales, I say roll over near. I can tell you, sir, me and me war and me and me war media phantom hono. The same thing I replicate war. You say a found here and watch it and pa. You say and watch it.
Nah,
I hope I make sense to you.
That's what you do. And to no question back on the bus and say. Would you wouldn't say previous or ye catch nip kama wouldn't figures in the city. Domo apart from some matters no almost say so dear more pegging against foreign price no it is about dia menoka say about 2,500 say a follow on international marketer it means say 2,500 go ponya guaranteed e better about 1,900 ana
me so yes I no dear. Mr. Bayway, and I'm speaking as a cocoa farmer. And at the cocoa, no, the history na bakosemina, no, me a doctor there by a come here and say, and whom you may now because I take interest, no, my papa, I been 1 year very careful because there and ready or more cancer, no, and then I'm see cocoa bottle cry, French for saying, raise on the air to cry, no, it's been wiped out. They just a cocoa bottle cry, see if you. Because you see, in 1947, I had a cocoa board. One of the idea more admire no, and he said, "Among now price fluctuations, you know, you smoothing it out." Now, because before then, 1937, they ban now cocoa. If we Fernando Po Bar Ghana Hano, a big accounting war, a year crapping range or eastern region. Now, but two Yarabina from cocoa Sasambro, CSVG, no, and a wipe no out, the wipe cocoa out, and then Konya term this as some Kunuabe, and a man for some call back to oil palm, a bet, and then palm kernels, he that to a Nuna night, the main crop for Ghana, the Gold Coast at that time. Now, say, no, and when a man who go crowd be home, and when a man, yeah, tea cocoa board. And this I will say, you be follow world market trends, spot price near the year. And another reason why a tea cocoa board no. no any hobium into cocoa board no as an entity no. Let's say redefining no. Na imagine no there. Let's say you're scaling it down. Any idea? You find different entities. And then na sama benti. Na sa forward sales ni idea no na nkanye bad o. Enu na ekusi Ghana farmers. Enti no. Nimisa o question kitu ebi. Ene cocoa sell and around $3,800 $4,000 per metric ton.
Me batwane.
The catch was as recent as 2018 about 1,850.
And then
per metric ton. Nana Kufuado time, which is about half the present price. Into are they telling me says next 2 seasons cocoa price on number next year farmers on to cocoa no 1,250 be an abibisa. And the money ready say 2,500 or margin one sir. Ghana for we are not used to that too. In this system no more cano. Maybe in I'm saying go for out of desperation and no more cancer. And you say trust. They are happy and I'm say professionals no more industry no more. The me who say not Ghana we are not in a very poor position, sir. We are not. Because cocoa cry here can see 1,000, 3,800, 4,000 here can cry. It still remains historically the best price. Misiso. You ratamis a pencil any young cocoa the highest $3,200 per metric ton. And they cry that 3,800 cry. Still historically, the highest too. Now, the element be bum. I know that you can argue with me. So I see the dollar idea, and I go fast some about. In my mind's eye, and I say CD, we cocoa argument, Yamama say CD in true value, 15 CDs to the dollar. The beer, economists, who say 30% be on Kunterm, which can be accounted for by the artificial propping up of the CD. Sana mi de mi hono. Ube won say yesikaya ayatisi ebe 1/3, 28.something%, nearly 30%. CD ade no so no na me kan no wo fa no 10 to 15 na ko 10 na eno so ebe 30%. Enti ni nyina no say sa artificial ade no aye dia propping up ni ho ankasa problem we kra ma o. Ana say abakra anka be ye but do I make sense to you?
Valid points, and I will raise it. But Messam was to be say, Senka Ebia Jai, a buying a Jai Scala war Pompigumuno, and Uncle Man sitting now what they could do for say, bear 14 Crampa. I can have problem here in Yameboa, and I can make it to Ebi.
Because Ivory Coast is grappling with similar problems. So, Bomodiano, the scale here, Kitwabi. Yes, international market, Nina also boils down to politics. Omono Tamano Muhodu Nanado to ransom neighbor Umia to ransom say Ombema sisters no less a person than the president himself, John Mahama, ne Atufos Numne Adieno. They knew what they were talking about. They were talking about spot prices. I cannot believe say no me so naive say Omunim say Sikano Cocoa Bono Ebedahwa. Omunim. I don't know when say be picky. And I don't know why Minister question of in this conversation. A perspective via will be ankaya. Now donate by Miami sure say it do somewhere in November. I don't know more who say Abano cry my day, be cry while here and could hear my and another 1 year nationalistic. And I say okay, Moana Moka and say a cocoa method 6,000. And Ankasisia no more at 2 forces the fina no more. Say any Eriko Poku, Minu Eriko Poku. 6,000 Ghana cedis per bagger. Ankasisia Deben Ankomobe.
On better about 2.5.
From 6,000, Anka there will be civil war in this country. So, then Ananado. I told the Ananado, you may be or yeah, people, Nami Wabem, a woman said, No, I mean, yeah, officially designated cabinet member, but I was sitting in cabinet. No, I mean, yeah, Bibiana make me a car. This government has been very, but it was so responsible, even though in the face of vicissitude, COVID in a day by, despite all new Ghana for one cano, Nipa Yatia workers for 1 year, yeah, here. It's a conversation. I want to know that by no. People don't know me, they knew we were going to lose. Because if you know democratic government, post-COVID, survived the whole world. Because President Nanado said, you will be lucky to survive. Nobody, because China population at here. But I'm relating it to cocoa. No. Cocoa assembly, if we wanted to get some popularity, we could have made some cases bad for them. And come more from one room, say, and 6,500. And in November, who said, you man, you two, the government. Where would have been? What was that? Conversation, you create about 3,000, the 625 crown or Musio. Nanka 6,000, nearly double that amount. Anka Zisiano. As I am Gabende.
And I can like I said, one and Gaba. And I convert this also. Well,
that's how reckless they were. But me the post facto the member Ghana for the ultimate the sovereign people. Inti Oma punishing them for that. Baby, I me catch you Nanado. Anybody me I will say, look, I thought there be a Europe who to me winning election parliamentary system will say, me na more majority to me for more government. We shall be vindicated because we manage this economy very well post COVID. Until another kind, we know how to bring the economy back to life. What we do not know is how to bring dead people back to life. Me, I've translated this into Latin. One of the most famous speeches that had come from President Nana Akufo-Addo no. Asama 2 years no, they are serious. By the way, people don't know say cocoa prices and so at the cost no. A combination of two factors. So, one, worldwide, El Nino weather no, AC your time, and as we have, I produce even in 2014 they produce 40% of Ghana's cocoa no. And also Ariana France CSSV the cocoa sasabrono. And also destroy your cocoa in any eastern corridors of Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, been grown near Bray. I hear Bray Chromia, Ivorian towns, I'm born in minimum. And the cocoa price, you know, the whole world market in cocoa, about 4.5 million metric tons, the whole world production. You hire the inquiry, you know, incidentals are any for no more Cote d'Ivoire. So you for the same lingua franca. Oh, at the same Uni Asante. At the end of the day, you near over 1 million metric tons from the market. And the market, you know, a cost was picking some 13,000 metric tons, dollars per metric tons. Oh, and you know, and this is for the in some way, no, they have been very, very lucky. Now, me sure say cocoa board or be more manage be whole year. And now say, your more forecasting, no more calculation wrong. It has nothing to do with a kakra ye or no more. I said that design your money in our back. And but I know most of the time we do a cocoa for car. You reference those things, no, and son of why they not fika ubenyano. What ya can want me, I don't get it. I didn't know. Randy, who is my very good friend. Whoever advised him near the so me a very, very terrible mistake which has brought us here. In
terms of forecasting, no, yeah, may know ya dream or no. First price increment at the NDC about August. And ya nearly a ketwa. And the second one also it take effect 3rd October. And the one projection that net is saying what take decision here take effect 3rd October 2025. Then 3 weeks later, early November, who drink yaka? Na no.
So no me say, far forward I did nanka and say who say now which agreement, there's a technical term with it. And now just why when you're forward say that time on the international in the curve not just say still cocoa no was slow. Then after even more than 7,000. It is who I guess they want to do no. We are sales of the committee 70,000 or 70% of your production no cry. And Cassandra don't come better. And can only just see a cocoa follow cry no. Nanka Ghana any idea your good prices. Well, since I because I say one. Now it seems to me say they no more they were so happy with the spot prices. Now no one can do a terrible decision because cocoa. And I'm saying historically the whole history the moons are 12,000, 30,000 per metric ton. It is a wuko not a samba from the bedroom 10 ni 9 no ma. And so when you again say a cocoa no it can only come down, it cannot go up again. Into whatever cocoa stock you are holding on. Now, Ghana having premium cocoa, Nanka takers and Nanka Samrena and Yeti. Oh, can we discount on a crabby, Eddie Bear 7,000, even say 5 cranka will not be in this place. And that's the main reason. We are in a cocoa nabo bon, so apparently, you know. And another one, so name your friends say. Dollar CD at the you know. I know the army say. Me what say we have here rural people your consumption pattern different from more urban people.
But
you Mahama only you because you had a new maybe anyway at it so. The best idea is a born new edafacon. Over here a money barber from Ukraine answer Vietnamese rice, a Thai rice. Na ya de woko Fumbisi Valley mean Madam would be a dear mokra or Quabramita can okra dear moon or no ha. Who was a monocrano or Abemus Abubon so yato for or Mecasem and Yanocra. Ajima menu dear more Abubos or meeting recover dear bro. I mean, no Casemi 100 maxi bags of a bro. I made dear cocoa, Michami cocoa, Guamayadi. Minato for was a real see a cram no Casemi hata, my now crop with you. Inti aduane de abu incidental trade aduane kra they should no claim credit to the year time MPP time and a year arrangement ma say aduane no abu and say you wrap na champo na say inessential na do na de credit be man no because bra champo o chen fertilizer bi no me manu make special arrangement for me say even the most na corner no on family de mama ma be twa kokko agu de yare aka no various size every broma have this about 100 bags, maxi bags. It's here. Number 5 bags na yekano. A woman minyato for and 400. And no promoter no mundo na bo bags mu ti said here. Obi to bantia. Problem. And we are in a very bad position. And they are all related to this cocoa at the government cocoa mi bunkunta say anka a bruna mecha no kra no anka by now my tongue. Na me ya de me ba me dia blue na 1,500 per maxi bago and 400 kra me nya to 4 enti no agree no mo hwe yie e me wan ade ba kon so a me ni me no dey stand to be corrected and this for ana Ewura Mahama by omo ayesa.
You have just 1 minute remaining. You can dial *50.
All right, I think say be call ni asa afre honorable back na edi enkomo no. How do akwaba na what to say?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah no. I no problem say me why emre.
I don't know why emre say.
So I wouldn't. Economy no treat me.
Economy no treat me. Na how they treat me?
Yeah. Economy no treat me ente me sorry weekend we my ebusa.
My ebusa. Number say. Number say.
Obia we me here SOS.
Sir, me back to me back just a minute. Oh we le factor yan conclude yan come on you ya na say the air call. It is personal we make a point and na line drop here. Hello? Hello, honorable. goodness. Hello, Doc. I say, Yana, na Yasani Atwa and Comono. So, number 7 can conclude the name with say, a bra Nana Kufado buy not a tier from 3,000 by 1,800, no. And then Nana Kufado, yeah, 1 tiku about to be cushion, Kuku farmers, like I'm no AV. Out, young quay. Oh. And Albert to Peter. Okay, we can't you about a test cocoon. Let me put the young cocoon because. Na yeah you do ahana about in cancer the best abaso okay my president what kind no we there be baba but shena ba unim kwale she ayareho me e kamen ko pa ohun anka president Mahama e mani ni ran ye but only ni free koko eyo sa no what you dey na it obvious say Koko Ejumano, Muso. When you Muso, Untiminye. Why didn't my dear Pa? He's one of us, a media person. And you cannot doubt his intellect in terms of appreciation of new money. Maybe Obeyaji or other sectors. But a clear say Koko Nedie. Because when you say Yakase, a Koko farmer, or you're worse off under this administration than before. And I would say in all of this Kuku Braha, yes, in all of Randy Abbey's media to impress Wari, yes, in all of this reduction, have we heard the government give timelines when the Kuku taken from November to date are going to be paid? No,
almost pay immediately. Okay, immediately.
You know, I don't fall through the process now. I don't control. I don't call payment. You know. It's a very bad question. Oh yeah, yeah. Nana, you are damn right. But as far as I can say, you are Dr. Randy Abbey. Meaning say, Unimadia. It will, in fact, it will be in his own interest. President Mahama be in a free cocoa sector. Yes. On Fancobe before. You are very comfortable. Yes. Showing in this week, or granting interview. Now, on a TV3 and that's a share quotation. In fact, I'll say we are working on solutions to pay struggling cocoa farmers. No, maybe a striking man who said, no, what's it what we doing? They are working on solutions. Yes, me say now I say we know these are very difficult times for farmers, and I can assure you we are looking for solutions soon. Now solutions now we are looking for solutions soon. The solution now no be a solutions no now far the solutions now all can the in all the 12 about 12 plan almost person implemented. The now share no man person implementing so now. So they are now minister one a knee jerk. Two, if it is implemented cocoa sector and one thing so then the cocoa board crown relevance crown pono or see a guno. I said no and a minister yes. Because then I'm yes. What I said? I said in essence, you know, they've outlived its usefulness. Yes. So, and me Panasem, I've admired him from afar, but also no one can or call lobby and now or appeal to President Patrick Sisame. Yes. Mr. Hadem, what said? No. Self, I said it's a ball. Bobo na and you man ko yi akoto position ho emfa yes what take coaches I was say o ma mebo ha hwe Dr. Randy Abeni aban ntimi nkan kire say e ka nti e na ama be be we ya po dey true mo obi en kasa ase yes hwe o hwe omo ato force in budget or the call 2025 March 11th in paragraph 85 T. Mr. Speaker, the cocoa sector, which has long been the backbone of the Ghanaian economy, is sadly on its knees, sir, owing to gross mismanagement in the last few years, and is now unable to support the economy as it should. Sir? 2025. Now, before 2026 budget, I'm going to call it now. still. Okay, but the media review budget no can say cocoa no assistant abeye and cocoa ni good abeye the backbone of the economy. No really no city. The cocoa rebounded from a sharp 21% contraction to 2.8% growth. Thanks to targeted farm support and smarter policies.
By
NDC are buying.
Or mobile 1 year.
So the point is that mobile and mosina cocoa na egu na it means support to economy. 1 year down the line, also I rebounded and I recover. I'm a say cocoa no. I the pa. Into then afi adia I rebounded and I say asaba back and nyoma ye cocoa for any aje based on smarter policies. Esako back to the worst of situation. Why?
I rebounded and I relapsed.
So in this case, why then do you blame the past administration? Say, omuna ama yewo baby ayewo. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Because policies who see based on smarter ama and your master. Because umbetu worse off. And now who say any gold now by the backbone of the economy now. In your 2026 budget statement.
Yeah.
Now then I say and your man hit rock. Uko blame abindada or no any power. Every echo. How? Me you want maintain here. Now him. Now she DJ who said because I am a member of DJ you call Shiano. No kasa no so put me who say clearly the CEO is under pressure. Now okasa do baby no so who say statement being in social media say answer na buy na eba bekono they made payments to all oma normally the omoka want to for share letter on social media.
Yes.
Also it is true mum nemum na nye omkoji sika no omkoji free aban ho na bom de kutu asa e kana
omkoji debe
sika na wo say aban ji ekotu ya syndicated loan to no mo say o say nanka syndicated loan kra nka ye ba be default
enti dey na enti ba be default and yan default enti ya go ka nka ye be default pure madness adi ya tia let me you
just Kwame o say o inherited debt.
Yes,
but your company be na o inherited debt and ne assets and asset liabilities and assets. You are telling us say now o dey cover 31 something billion. BOG audit report say last year before cry say mobile be mbo close no now proceeds be from cocoa about $3 billion or so dollars from 2024. There no free debt say and also a better free debt no.
Yes,
because those proceeds and asset profits no it cannot be part of the debt anamewa eba kwati debt no so and I also buy say debt o pro more egum anamewa okay now company edeka in distress ekoto 4-wheel drives
and 9
V8
4
unu ba kubo
and pickups 110 I'm about to pick up 110 110 meanwhile no mudiska
they calculate 1 V8 in dollars times the 4 any o dey 100 enti uba no now omunye juma no muni
na cash ni
enti a company a edeka me imagine say the omuka no because company rebound here no sika ba mu ye de no and omudi akofo V8 ni sa cash no
yes
it is a mama yes na say how about so tell the people the truth. Apologize to the people. Don't be giving excuses.
Yes.
Oh, who share a month for bufu the more. And that's why I'm surprised. Say somebody like Dr. Randy Abbey. Unim said human management and even crisis management. Or no class should not even be the person to go and even tell the farmers to say Mukoko ne ya trick a canoso. Because they will not even listen to him.
Now you see, Randy Abbey my hint to be ɛda na wɔde ɔfa civil chief akra kɔtena nwura mu
yes
ɔka asɛm bi mehwɛ saa video ɔka sɛ that price of cocoa no
yes
and the kufuado no kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ na ɛso ɔkan
yes
ɔkan ɔsɛ
oh nice or dispute the ministers ne president Mahama na aka no
yes he said that no
the guy is under pressure
he's not under pressure maybe
on Tiasia even in addressing in the syndication issue no
yes.
At your meeting is here no also yes or starting also syndication no company no na aya for over 32 years in fact abua company ni pa and what minister kwa say ebua wo because ma wo kra planning ni nyoma dey e cost fine but there was a shift now they want to change the model no that is the syndication model no first and foremost enyam MDs are buying the first to attempt to even
if I just Apollo kind was say the syndication loan no collapsed under MLE. Did it collapse? No, there was a shift. Yes, they shifted.
And also but in any case so if it collapsed what is your solution to the syndication and not going to the bond now bond na loan na abaning konkutua but why even if it is true so what is true say dollar above form so dollar above form then it will help you to even pay the syndication Abraham more spending more and because syndication because the dollar above form so you don't even need more dollars to go and pay for the syndication loan now bakwaje and that even collapse the idea so we won't go to the syndication name we about ton bonds na dey akwakutia cocoa farmers
what I be na I say Ghana cocoa no boarding mame kwa wudu yanko koi so the wonum milo coffee na wonum
oh but odi chocolate
never say nay Valentine's Day me di chocolate anka me de ba ku be me refi e wo kam anka na me di mana ya break you have
okay
on the show look Ghana ni bia obetie ni se for say MPP na eja problem ma ba we ka say who MPP aja problem bia ma ba aban we ene ne nema koko kiafo omo timiti omo aban dada jai boni bia mo problem bia mo problems if it is about debt aban ben inherited debt omo before 2017 na me tie 2017 before MPP aban beba omo koji loan kura 1.8 billion dollars
yes
to buy 850,000 metric tons cocoa beans omo be fi aban mo no by December no ma use scanning na omo discount sorry omo use scanning na they only bought about 500,000 metric tons na 350 no new government MPP aban na be pay ska etoye when they did that they didn't reduce the prices of cocoa farmers now now so money they are gathering people on social media for almost say oh price no aban dia ma omo no reduce price no they are gathering people in cocoa farms I don't know whether they are cocoa farmers say oh any social media for TikTok case say price no aban de ma ebe ma ombenya at least immediate payment any bibiante ma omo me so we cocoa farmer now we one back na ya teso over 1,000 Ghana cedis na say ma wa and the cocoa farmer wa ujejeje say wo fufu ma wo do cocoa juma den me cocoa farm me nya un say lamusi and do cocoa ho ayenso ano some years back we went into cocoa farms when I saw juma cocoa farmers from here a bright womb struggle cocoa processing the farming awo ne ye better cocoa bag one bag be over 1,000 Ghana 10 million to discuss 10 million. What's the price on a yama? We are cocoa farmer. Me, I'll do a meeting a wow.
Okay, so they now work on.
Yes.
1.8 billion. So what Bana won't mean to make kind. But I'm making
okay.
The amount be at here. Say, according to the CEO of Cocoa, the money was withdrawn between December 20th, 2016 and January 2017.
It means that almost is scanning an answer now.
For $400 million after losing
election.
Yeah, data, you know, evidence.
After losing election,
yes.
And $400 million. So that new government, even after removing, man fan talk
Dabi.
Nti, one no say the picture kaya no. A kana more kaya now. If you strike the balance, so Munya receives $3 billion.
Yes.
Yes. What they strike here?
Yes.
A car back cano cry bay now so almost say cano they have been saying say if cocoa roads in our motor Emma Minnesota roads and highways only say it's a little over 4 billion only Ghana cedis only now so omega say contract no make free on mama cocoa roads contract more than 30 billion.
Yeah,
as if say contracts in be hokra no they were giving awarded without anything, so contracts no cry abai we cry cancel. So you don't count them as contracts that government has committed to. What you say? Until more years strike out, almost striking figures now to any kind of cocoa road contracts 4 billion, and almost transfer to Minnesota roads and highways. But you see, Peter Oka assembly about cocoa sector. I think that this government, the way me from day one, I mean, who's a problem ever. Wouldn't him say? Cocoa marketing company and a subsidiary of Cocoa Board. Also no more to cocoa.
Yeah.
No more to cocoa or more on behalf of Cocoa Board. And yes, sir.
Yes.
Also on by the CEO or appointee CEO of Cocoa Marketing Company, Dr. Randy Abe.
And a president.
And chair and a president so appointee or more they say no. Only panel appointee no. And you know and a president appointed Wisdom Dobby, Dr. Wisdom Dobby. On the office here, because say me from beginning I mean who's a problem because if your major a subsidiary no or in charge of cocoa purchasing any sales up from beginning now problems only say Asambeba.
Yes.
Into Papa we call what we are hearing is say he is not even getting the cooperation head of cocoa marketing company to even give advice in Nyama to his boss.
I'm told he said even meetings be strategic meetings going to take a decision on pricing and
no square a problem. That is why problems start. That was the beginning of problems of Cocoa Board. Now Cocoa Board over the years has been doing two types of sales. So they say the Obianim.
Yes.
Sports sales and forward sales. The reason why many countries, not just Ghana, many countries say forward sales and they say cocoa price no and yet commodity market a volatile. Price need to make shoot at the form.
Yeah.
So when you look at you study the trend, the market trend, well market, almost a cost to a certain point. The sensible thing you do is say at that level no, you do forward sales. Cocoa no maybe about 70%. Sometimes maybe I'm not picky at a particular price. If you do the forward sales at that particular point now, when you scabi and yes no they are too maybe 30% now the spot price. When there is a drop in market, then you fall on a scammer already you have locked up. You collect down to cushion cocoa farmers. Momo buy must say forward sales and ya per spot sales. Now spot sales me sure so man read the market in here.
And they misjudge.
Because if you look, figures now say no, the market even went as far back as high as $12,000.
Yes,
per ton. So at that point, what were we doing?
So the technical men maybe because Uti Dr. Randiabe was say more research department or Cocoa Board.
Yes.
It me forecasting ADBR. And Sekobase those research department in industry players almost study system no. If Oma Papa Nama we more projection in failure, who takes the blame?
Only
the leadership takes the blame.
Only the entire Oman Tima and Ton Cocoa at that particular price, high price, because they were doing spot prices. At the time, cocoa now a certain point, maybe 7,000, 8,000. Some people have done forward sales already. For them to provide cocoa. And to all your forward sales, other countries, they have not provided the cocoa at that price. And to all the other 12,000, all the market or no, why your forward sales are betting the cocoa at $7 or $8,000 already.
You are making a very valid point.
Yes.
Because Saddam is major.
Yes.
You need to talk cocoa in Jasso.
Yes.
How do I hear forward sale?
Yes.
And Tiwaka Peter the cocoa. And I would do the man on $6,000.
Yes. And I may say, it's a cocoa, me produce man, me young farmer, but me no like agreement. Say, me be man on $6,000.
Me dem say me the there be meno, maybe export. Gauta Ganama. It's me one I quote 10,000.
Exactly.
And I'm going to call.
Me call no. Oh, Peter Becker chance. Me my talk cocoa now 6,000 already. On the pano crowd the bremi. Into who dia now who yes sport. Who dia no boy bedi. Obi anto. That is the problem they face. That is the problem they are facing now. Yeah, no boy there because who want you nyansa say. Enya. Because before one lucky price down at $6,000 or $7,000.
Yes.
Per ton. Into one cocoa, he's waiting for that price. Oh, they are now ready. Oh, they are banana price now shooting to 12,000. Or no one total price. Because one don't know why your agreement that. Into all the other corner go. So if you have also done forward sales, also size can ubenya be. Now so they are to problem bar. Now they are cushion. So it is about strategy and policy. No policy no gone bad. And no any problem when you are buy. And there's a policy that has gone bad. Admit. Take responsibility. Yes. And no also a cocoa no boy did this way. Oko market, Oko market na say obia de ebia obia ton phone 6 CDs. Now why they also bet on their 20 CDs. Na say what do you do? What do you do?
So this autism.
Now want to not say no boy dear me I met hey I will just fast salary or me na me baby here near mama. It is a bad policy decision. Probably they do not read the market well. Policy decision no mo dey buy no enye na dey we nyina buy. And another leg say doctor kan doctor when it comes to the man in every aspect. If it is our medicine,
yes.
If it's about cocoa, ABB, our bank. Look, $1 say see I can. On say minority I can say $1 or more pump it into this economy at the assembly. When United States Trump is devaluing his US dollar to increase export. America says a deliberate policy. Trump will devalue the currency so that we'll get more export revenue. What Ghana? Nipa no devalue there. Who pumping the dollars to strengthen yours, to overvalue your currency. Jansan bene wo.
No, Minchano, who's the president Mama? The press briefing last year. No, going forward, no. They were going to
at least 12
peg the dollar at least. So the bear reflect here. What happened to that promise?
When it was on the bar 10, it was rising to 11. And almost had the pumping down. Every month we are now the $1 billion I pump you. And you want to have it.
No.
You can't have it that way. They say no, all our price, market price may low. $OG dollars so all the bagana now amount 10.25 instead of at least 12 B. Cocoa farmers see this now be taught auditorium. Oh, just cannot sir. Echo, hey, me say this problem.
Stop blame game.
Me say, and ya by biane bibia, by that biane bibia, or more incompetence and bad policy in any way you now buy it. Me say, if you look at the records, Akufo-Addo time, President Akufo-Addo Nibawumia time, the prices were dropping. It fluctuates. Anytime the prices dropped, government took the difference to at least maintain the price for cocoa.
That's the essence of cocoa board.
Exactly.
Now also have a deregulation and a cocoa board.
The problem with the deregulation, almost to say petroleum sector, but it doesn't work that way. When you get to petroleum sector, we have different companies or modi or in the bar, so there must be a regulator to look at the sector. Now cocoa sector, one auto cocoa no, one or regulator no. Cocoa marketing boys
maybe agents now Oma sign almost cocoa no on their behalf no.
And the agents no are they using their own money to do it?
No, they are using government or price BBR from government.
Now petroleum companies no do they use government money to do business?
The 12 plan you know
Mr. South you know mo dey ba break it down cocoa sector. Say cocoa sector.
Because it's
many Elvis colleague Elvis call program. Or say if they introduce this spot price send your muka and then say omugu cocoa board. Because if they introduce it means that the farmer no I must take responsibility for my losses and my credit profits. Because who say eba form maybe eba form. So why are you there? The reason why there is this forward is in this risks, you know, government will take some and farmers will also take some. So if you will not cushion the farmer, why must the farmer take the risk?
In fact, most of the time, components or more kasa or more taka guaranteed price.
Guaranteed
price. Or more taka guarantee. What is the meaning of guarantee?
I know. Because you are guaranteed a certain price for the farmer. So say the price, wholesale price, no bad now, will reduce the farmer a year. So what is the guarantee?
It news in the same. Only the 2,500 they say never honor. There's no guarantees in the
no.
Yes. And likely say man, but next month,
but as part of their 12 plan, they started guaranteed price.
Oh, and
yes,
and no guarantee.
You see, and the child said the mind. I'm saying, am I confused? And are they under pressure?
You see, Nepal
self-imposed.
Of course,
self-imposed.
Point 1, 2, 3. Okay, first point no. Immediate payment of all outstanding arrears owed to cocoa farmers. And that's immediately. There's no timeline. And Nana Hesi ABC.
Yes.
Then introduction of automatic producer price adjustment linked to global prices and exchange rates. Now I would actually say and this maybe Star Oil.
No.
Man about Bɛkyerɛ or more. So they will set their price.
Yes.
Fine. Of course there will be government
formula needed.
When one a cocoa cratchy license on conquer and I want more price or monton. You know the baby term who says then the point 3 guarantee of a minimum producer price.
Minimum producer price.
Yes.
You see?
And it
will conflict with the point 2. No cost now reduce.
Yes.
About for man, no more a year.
Yes.
It will conflict.
Guarantee of and it's no child say the people are confused. NDC they are incompetent. Now because around me perhaps on free or no good anymore.
Now on going. Oh, I was just sports ministry now.
No,
yes,
cocoa sector. No,
GFA. And they say election.
Wouldn't you say?
An election. Oh, but
you see, commodity sector.
MD or any of the sports agencies.
Very complex. Commodity trading very complex.
National Sports Authority.
You must have special skills.
I wouldn't look at Nakogoel.
I would. No, and see what Payam Mr. Randy be saying. So far, we buy them. Changes in terms of personnel, positioning. Ewo cocoa board that is saying. And penny baby, or my year, or more year, Ewo cocoa board, 20 years, 30 years, or more years. But I could be what they call a first finance ministry, or call with that put you. That is all. What the number that's what I mean, you should. On my year, Juma cocoa board penny for
I government appointees are industry public servants and so on.
You say the answer changes why I was say one office is where I did. A bit fear 6 months Jumada.
Yes. That is where we are. Advice or no, or advisors or no, and know how to advise. Proper advisors or know how to advise, and then they be away.
So, but it's shocking, say a cabinet, a bet massive. Almost the reforms are being seen in the cocoa sector. Now, my kind first 3 points, it conflicts with each other. Now, baby, I'm going to boy point 10. Forensic audits and criminal investigation into cocoa balls past operations.
It's a cocoa craft for the culture muka. It's a forensic report on the cocoa craft for the
immediate problem. No, only use long-term problem to confuse the immediate problems. Long to medium term, no, medium to long-term.
Over power. almost set up ora operation recover all loot no munim se cocoa board no be akoso wo say your forensic audit no munim
but maybe sir
eti crisis e buy e no maka hu say or say your audit ko the akoso wo cocoa board
even if they were to find some problems with it, would they have the moral right to prosecute the person?
Because mobile come say aboka be more
apart from that no abandon there was somebody who was being prosecuted because of this same cocoa board issues.
Yes.
Mobile marble filing
openly over 200 million.
Yes. You have come to you let the processes go continue.
Yeah.
If it's not guilty, it's not guilty. Might discontinue. The same cocoa sector. So if there's any problem, will you be able to prosecute the person?
Yes. And these reforms. Emergency cabinet meeting. No. One of the major a year I'm so implementing is forensic auditing cocoa sector. No day the cyber market cocoa for who better all of a sudden.
Charlie,
meanwhile, this don't go for
Prof Kill.
But
my many Prof Kill would be composed here. Prof Kill match not the same.
Yako pardon. Honamu de na cocoa for essence mu
and now what you said then I am so kasa wa say no more. What predict say why we are and this are buying because of their incompetence meeting on automatic cocoa bosso. Does it come to you as a surprise?
Debbie, Emma as a surprise. But lady can and chair what you for and was for. Say she acquired say for and the Jeffrey, some Jacka for, to Mincha for. Now,
you have no call credit in your MTN account.
Or Facebook are connected to the Bluetooth. No, or so I won't want to
na be that was yam say na yina aye bibi kaka
so hodo bi ho enye ahwefo nko ana ebi mutie say me ebu a me ba wo me phone no ma connect to me Bluetooth me car no nti mitimi e connect o social media na metie wo me car no eno je say me hwe but metie nti ye watie fo so o mu
I say for the ho because the kwa say ba wo so da ho
let that home now but a nice
the upper can is a
President Mama say oba onu de on ebi nsida
na so ajimu radio frequencies nya frequency o ma lock mo radio
Prof Ko hello Prof na ada na aditimi yes hello Prof Ko hello Prof what do you say you did for the best baby ma eti koko sanjam say I think you for the meantime e was no me benya Prof ababa
yes na ya behave they can say NDC benefited from cocoa politics
okay
to the extent say in some of mu kan both cabinet ministers mienu any President Mahama in fact we say even as far
right
I'm so omanya
me videos ni na obanya mama
we say even as far back July last year President Mahama called a Western off I could promise almost say on there or obi or sheba odiso so he can assure the cocoa farmers say almost 70% in our promise of no position there almost abeka yes in fact we call almost Jubilee House
me ba a Prof aba ma TV is here hello Prof what make okay but I feel yeah mono yeah metonka yanko
abayan fasa aka no say the difference between the ordinary creafor and the international market so and I say difference between say gross FOB price $7,200 no and the ton international market no ko onfa ni nyina ene eka bia cocoa board sika bia budget a cocoa board ni a e de run omo business bia na nka onfa sa aka no aban na onfa sa options any of the two options nemo last option na ye de ma aban no ye ka say anko be reduce kra na o reduce no by just 15% na ene de ye ton international market no enye pe
nti ukokoton a oba na waka che kuani ni se ebo mekoton okoko no ya teso de minya ya nie nti gini nyina me de wade ama na whatever expenses a cocoa board ebe nke ana budget bi omu hia bia no eno na koye aban ka na sisi ade akwakoye sisi ane se aban ato cocoa akuafo botom anyway yi sika free omu nsam because percentage na aban ede ate cocoa ne so sisi ane it means say so what 15% ni free 28% ni ma so 13% is going to cocoa board omo de be your more expenses na say oye na aba na sa ho kira ba ade na cocoa kuani no ene yemfa enho sobo nyina emfa mo no wono na sisi anu wontu asaka ni nyina no mema ye mfi se matese se o ma hye cocoa na ya to agu ho no omuntua the price na ho dada na ebo dada na emfa ma cocoa akuafo sa fund no mbenya wo hifa because cocoa board needs ka bia o de yes ade no and mind you enokra alone no the difference is about $740 per ton. And no what the bar that 50,000. That means we are talking about $37 million. Cocoa board omubenya sikano way omakwaji cocoa base and sikano omubefano one here on the bay side. So it looks as if Siciano it is the big brother finance ministry and the micromanage cocoa board at the current leadership of Ghana cocoa board. Nayayo meno kasa na no pay the difference between Ghana cocoa price and every coast. 978 cedis. 900
tobo ahomachimi hu video say a Greek minister Felix Erikopoku kasa say Cote d'Ivoire for so atom price no so can you on authority say Cote d'Ivoire for price no monte so
that be omunyante so safi no mo ya ahomboa e de aba beto so dia omunyante so Bana say na da ho dada between Ghana cocoa board and a Crancy du Cafe Cacao. Every coast for cocoa board ne say anke yatuma ye betum ebo ebrekrona and a percentage in Kebeyepe. But mom exchange rate issues there no be na beba be run economy at the amount. If yatuma ba cocoa board for omo MSC cocoa board every coast for akoye forward says and I am a certain price. Every coast for na ankasa say abrofo no mumra na yente so mfama mo na sika difference na san famara mo bottom. But don't say we what be that.
Enya possible because forward sale.
Ono akwa ni forward sales dada. And I would also offer sport sales. Na nipa na also offer sport sales no. At the end of the day no exchange rate ne there no up pegging the 10 cedis 25 pesos. And no there were constant for the year. It is here, no, $1 11 cedis, no, or no, 10 cedis 25 pesos, and a dear more for no. It was the card 74 pesos that I sent a bottom, and no, you can't want them. After the time, our Moma gross FOB price of 7,200, no, not international market price of cocoa around that time, no, now 8,000 between 8,000 to 8,400, and no side difference in our infant. Cassie can I want him for. And the bottle crack a yenya bottle near for cocoa and fungum. Well, no, if you are there, banner there, acquire your hostem. Aya prediction edema bano, and ya no na bano. It is imitating cophobia, Naming opinion would cast a bimuzo, cocoa buona aban. This is ridiculous. One of the cast as a move. We are Jumana baya quatu pay swa, no abato, abaya dear pa, then abaya a dear pa.
Now, who videos Libiana? Wahu tu wana ya say I will both know.
Me woni say ebia na nipa no oye politics no ye. Ebia e won pay die emfa ma cocoa for because that cocoa na yate bo ne so no kan hu say cost bia e ko ma sana cocoa ne ebedu cocoa krache ho na yate bo ne so sa cost ne yenti mu bia. It again the farmer has been punished twice. Double jeopardy. One farmer and ono de yemfa bibia emfa ngu ni so. So Bakaya MPP time, yes, a BBC, or more Mudia, a brone, and more I was ho drought to be by. Abani 20 million Ghana cedis are found to be corrected. Young fanya compensation, not a young farmers, no. More yes, I don't know. Now then a BBC, a cocoa board, their own ho, no more in answer ho enjoy the S or mobile enjoy. Now at the end of the day, no farmer, no, Yente farmer Nisika, near Fanco manage cocoa board. And as you see, I bet maybe the Abba CC and Bernard, the Aqua Parliament. The Abba say, na de ene your petrol filling stations bebra obi ane ne price no e beto mre bi no de e beba be hu ane say omo e to cocoa wo Ghana no eno so e be obi ane ne price because you see anya obi ane e ba be regulate omo bi you see ane
omo ba be deregulation e cocoa sector like the petroleum sector no okay ye dey sane nyina yen koy
yeah so unya ye ne san so a ene na PVC e na e ba be gu PVC na e aban dia no abrofo companies na omo to cocoa wo ha no enya dia omo betimi afande sa financial models na eye PBC abrofo ne won nya dia PBC betimi afande nti je tie bia PBC begu already no funding na ne de ye adwuma sisi an emma kwan emma ye ma omo de ye friend funding seed capital ye ma omo seed fund so omo fanto cocoa no nti ye ABCC Ghana ABCC na e won be 34 no they are already struggling. After the almost akoda sorry ya say yenye sports na sports na em so omonti ase sisi ahwan also the cocoa ne kwa omonto already no me say me chocolate me per regular supplier me to bi abri bia wo de bebre me a me nya disruptions e wo me product mu but also awo ye sports ne de wo obi ani ase wo de wo carry cocoa ne de kwa nipa bi obaji bia no wade obi ani wo person run sustainable business this way obi ani wo person obe run sustainable business this way. It's good on. The SNE, the Ghana cocoa for Memamudie, Moncafra. Monka Hona Abanesa, Neso, Kramodakra, or Abasa, Monfanesa.
Of Kill, Yadasi, Costudi Diria, Bidi, and Komawai.
Martinia.
I was for a movement television, so program did the Bɛkyerɛ Abokota 210. And now the Prof Kill, so what the different angles be about. Yes,
yeah, conversation. Now, from 30 seconds.
Okay.
But it say and then on social media. Many Kofi Kasa. Boama Otokuno.
Say
never in the history of Ghana. Say Omo a year new a year Omo promise no say Omo ma 90% of FOB price. I will say never in the history of the cocoa sector might be that 90% of FOB price. Now they say, hey, Ghana for.
And so in fact, or say the current 2,600 and 2,500 and something better than the 3,000.
No, that is not even the. No, me kind of okay. Also, never in the history of Ghana's cocoa market has a farmer been paid 90% of the FOB price.
Yes,
and I may say. Wow, would you 90% of FOB price? No, cocoa farmer is taking 2,587.
Yes.
Nepal no, you are 70% of FOB price. No, cocoa farmer was taking 3,100. 90% no, you know, who your cocoa farmer?
I
one is
what's on it?
I'm going to cocoa for you.
I'm not saying I'm going to catch Peter. But I'm going to catch cocoa farmers.
Oh, you know, Randy. Shawunim say he even questioned the rationale. Say a man for Ekwako Bita cocoa farmers. Na omo condition.
We all you see the left. Does it make sense?
I was shocked.
What was I? You know?
Yes.
Does it make sense? I think of what say cocoa farmers now because say you know affect cocoa board. Name mo lose you no be kan no and affect cocoa. Does it make sense? He even undervalues his worth.
No.
Cocoa see you as some be be was so am around there. Na the 90,000 or just
no. Say no. Say omo hekata ka we ya. Omo so say it me
all right, it's the cocoa sector.
Now, no, and you say cocoa sector, no, say, only a useless government.
Yes, that is the most useless cocoa board CEO ever.
Oh, no, but I pity him. I think, say, or say a bonfire man.
Yeah, quite.
No,
yeah, quite.
Coffee of Usunkasana, last man I make a me say, eh, and one was say, President Mahama Abreso. Our Numuyan media persona. A month for a yacht, Yabrenusa, into Osha. Under President Mahama, most of which are yet your moon so are and go see. So, then a man here when say Uzunkan the Omokochini say they were almost air charging publication of false news. near the Chroma and Minister of State Bɛkyerɛ say containers Ira airport. In fact, me were publications go out chair say after the containers ne Ira no. Oma kwachi amanfo ebia no mukra sa missing containers ni bi.
Yes.
But on the TV take say missing ECG containers. No. Oma kwachi amanfo ewo omo ton container wires na work containers ni mu bi.
Who videos no.
Bebre 14 arrested over missing ECG container saga. And I say we will pursue and I'm quoting him. We will pursue and prosecute anyone found culpable over missing 1,300 blah blah blah. He said that as we speak now at Pong, we have arrested 14 people who were in possession of the cables of the ECG container. 14 people oh Pong. Tamalesom Kochibi and Ebono. In the end, the ECG Bɛkyerɛ said the 2001 when they've retrieved and that there was no missing container. Why is Don Jinapo not being prosecuted for publication of false or fake news? Because clearly he lied. So he should be prosecuted. Selective justice. Now a Kaswa Urefi, call your MP. Or say, how comes now both you? I'm a Obiawu. I'm on no cry and think I want to only be calm. Not by almost a committee to go into it. In the end, Sana entro. Oma or see it only be born now, Mujanin in cough almost say, to be cry say they were not ready to come and testify now. Some senior entro. So on your member of parliament, has she been invited over publication of false or fake news or false news?
Animal farm.
Sir? Na me a me krom akrofom MP. Metna sempa nkan kyerɛ say placement. Yetua
school placement.
30k.
30,000.
Also on the mobile neighbor. Otua 30,000.
Nipa no this evidence ne kyerɛ no.
Evidence ne kyerɛ no. Was he even in fact GS Christ issue statement. So am kwako yi hwehwɛ mu. Was he even invited?
Daddy.
He wasn't.
Daddy.
Yet Ofusum Kasa kasem say Obi aka kyerɛ ne say na why recruitment near day. Is it the first time a man for EDGG is free a man for? Ebi mi koji is a man for so on be bomb money recruitment. Obi o slot kwa oton aye koso. And the some hwemu it should be comprehensive. Na nipa na ono ye whistleblower. Ono ama information no ma friend na wa ba o the information ne o ma wo nyina abre wo se jifa ko hwemu no. Ono mom abaye wo suspect wo so wo kwa ko charge no publication of fake or false news. Now, it's a show of power. President Muhammad T.
You know, baby, somebody you who say, Omo Tikufino.
Yes.
Omo Kodifi.
Yes, yes.
Equoye search.
Yes.
Now, who documents kakra. Say, Ebia scholarship, award letter, Nissan, my name, Kufu cancer, Ayubia, Ubi Pemwa. Institution no azimo sa he finance se ko fofo so gasa e friend pakro no kopem wana obeye.
Yes.
In fact, me ne efi akra mpo no ne office ho mejemo ama obi ofia. Ifia ye mejemo awo ko fofo so gasa ho e ma ni pakro ofia. Enti se obi pedjuma wo ha ko fofo so gasa betumi ka akra. Enti bi a o se fa letter de ba na menhwe na meni akiri. Enti wo copies e wo ho no ma e wo ne dem. Na ko na sa letters wo ne dem a na eyabone so obenya obi letter that to them
na eno kra no
the serious issue ni be na for the corruption e ko huye say e wo de dem
yes
na ma ye sa list no e dia ma NDC for say
yeah ampa no difa page yes
how unprofessional can be an IB and they say they're living dangerous.
Meanwhile, they won't issue official statement to say what transpired.
But now the list na will be. Sana Ghana police force yeah. A friend is saying, "Se Obama Pokrasi, and then party committee mo. Police headquarters, CID, Pandimuti ho. Now you the camera police in here chani pakodi picture. Now Oma cover any mono at the atom official statement so website so. Now original picture no. Omo da ma NDC for yes. And your police for the ma NDC because police ni and they use police for camera. And they try picture. No, but police see and you omo na be instruct say canebra. Ni fa go yes go no ho keke.
the powers that be no omo na beka tell say bi awudu a twan picture ye bi hu no o high adwen dodo tano no omo nso atwa no omo de ko yes na sam sem wo nyina you see no omo wi a no mo betena so yenka mom unity na asomdie o man ni nyina ye dia ye ni NDC and aban ye wo MPP Ghana what is intro so hwen kofo a ya chichi omo over the years and the kind of harassment they do omo fam e do omo shame overnight just show of power keke ye wi a omo asem no na to nsiom because omunya basis to prosecute them ninti no ye chi omo ne bail wi a eno ano say wa ogbom case we up to now so omo nko court o dabi en go see hwe na ye gune ni ma say ase no keke say ya chen bibi kakra emre ye ninka so na hawks no yo ebeba
say me make say me o say dem ya me kan say debi me I believe in Mosaic law me as a Muslim I believe in Mosaic law an eye for an eye if there's a principle of an eye for an eye boni is you boni pa utu obi ni eni a na ya tu eni that's why I'm saying that if you do that if you do that nobody will attempt taking your eye out ina mkacheo wo de ma obi metu woni na ya tu nipa neni obi as example wo mehu say da chi obi be sa de ni bioma samomo grace o de fa obi bo waso a tell another one and some balls so
say no your law of Moses
no me de na law of Moses
and you make no say na Torah
we believe in Torah
that family say what's Asia Islamic
say nitina so kwa look
kwa mum de nya ni suban bi makuma bi nya
o kra sa suban no ebi wo ha wo so
oh dabi
okay wo de man kama sem
andi kaka so tia so what tia say next week ye lent
we starting Wednesday and day you say
we are 14 we may also start our fasting on Tuesday and now Wednesday
Wednesday ain't me
what's what kai say next week ye lent
hi Andy
Matthias here a fucking boy pa
yeah quite out
na me gaze radio bona Peter Mosaic law I am saying say when look people may say all manner of things there are certain things that will not happen in Saudi Arabia they will not happen in maybe Qatar not because because they are Muslims and now Christians who even maybe probably in other Christian countries they may kind of say sometimes these things serve as deterrents about we buy almost year reset reset and say my mind to my mind no exanka nema no a ekwa tuchimano they were going to change those things in the right direction say nema na esi bone no they will turn reset everything to make it good me say reset no mokai no they are now doing escalation bone now to them esi before they came to power no they are even escalating it
my
so if you tell me
under Kufuado Kofu ayetiom last year be kind no there are about 8 and so baby na private matters and it has nothing to do with government state but when smart dey say obi individual be no officer oni no
akọbọ no krono
or say wabuno and now or the call
police station make also about no krono so wabuno what is it now the bank to about no krono and all the no call
me madam for Asepa Mr. Thompson
yes
Bobie and Captain Smart and there are about 8 few people I can't from Bobie and media general Captain Smart and Salamatu Muhammad and Ohineba Buama Benye and yes this is no but under President John Dramani Mahama or media friendly and our media practitioner no you achieve more than 24 after today Kofua some of the things useless now but they are striking say taman nipa 8 year chi omu or trust statement there Kwame Akan wa ha epen I want the Facebook page President Mahama. Now, kind pa de be army family kaya. Hypocrisy at the highest level.
Me see.
President John Dramani Mahama, share or say I am appalled at growing criminalization of speech and journalism in Ghana under your watch. Also, open letter to President Akufo-Addo at the time, President Mahama. Or say there have also been several disturbing incidents of harassment of journalists in line of duty. We have witnessed media establishments closed down on your instructions.
On your instructions.
Despite many appeals to you.
Me say NDA
movement what to me radio countless appeals to him and the minister said excuse omo ye ni mask sense no mu nyai na nye omo nko na was that issue no omo mu enya djuma na omo so omo ntie no
President Mahama,
because that's what he wrote.
Me say that he said that it's what no. President Mahama na man.
Yes, that paragraph 3.
They all kind.
Yes, paragraph 3. Already Nyakopon, already Kasroa. President John Dramani Mahama.
No, say already on Castro or BBL. Or BBL.
Paragraph 3. Now, criminalizing the people's right. As Attorney General Akufo-Addo no. At the time, you led the repeal of criminal libel law in order that citizens could freely express their views. As well as President Akufo-Addo at the time, no. Till it is unconscionable to be suppressing the rights and criminalizing the speech of citizens and journalists. It is even more worrying when the power of the state is used as a plant tool in this intimidating endeavor.
Now,
President Mahama.
Now, this is the first time in the history of Ghana. So we can't say ever been chief of staff, secretary, president.
A publish it.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Maybe Monday we can publish it.
We can publish it.
President Mahama, advice for the President Akufo-Addo. I say, radio and TV presenter Captain Smart was dragged from court, and although he had been granted bail, sent into detention. Another radio presenter, Ohinema Benny Demikana, has been incarcerated for statement he allegedly made. A civil society activist was arrested, detained, sent to court on criminal charges, granted bail, and yet detained again for making a statement against you, President Akufo-Addo. As if to suggest insincerity behind the serious decriminalization of speech that you led. Another radio presenter, Bobian Star, has been arrested, detained, and charged. Criminalized for speaking and making allegations against your wife. President Akufo-Addo, you cannot continue to oppress the people. Criminalize speech when these matters are essentially civil in nature. If you feel offended by them, take them to court.
If you feel offended. And then how do
President John
Mameka do exclusively state institution back was said that a quality complaint CID say media houses be a church on the one side.
Yes. No, make I official. I know them. How do or the other do court? So I don't call CID.
I've been told that we might target
CID knows all count.
Yes, you know. What I call a large official complaint.
Say me my thing.
It is also publication is now my no. We might make it more CID office.
That is absolute nonsense.
How do you sure? My inviting some church phobia. The 10 million stations now on my see woman. War fortune no money. Wilberforce no money. According to the source. Oh, it's true. The source. A central for me and a more matching. The custodian newspaper, managing editor. Yes. Wilberforce Asare. Yes. Paper the Bempo. The source. The also a penalty. And fortune alimi. The delegate. Yes. According to the source, I was security. No matter getting next week. Actually, say, make my men say, I told you be a fan of and into the police form FM. You see, now I don't know much to cry. I tell you, who go one must you make my men or don't go court. What's your police force? It was a report to my police. The police is only investigating your own background.
police for a threat minimum.
So police then we are quite a from the back.
The Amokai may yes yourself. Oh, because it doesn't make sense. And I make a
from the maybe would have come back.
I'm not to me. A police for have the guys to act there. Open the source of the information.
Now we are not also safe. Some training himself.
And I may let him go for. I'm a wanted man.
And I'm making wife in advance.
Mrs. CID for I am telling you, they shouldn't waste their time on this. Say defamation is personal.
Yes.
Say my meaning say my defaming or my story be a my She has every right to take me to either media commission and our court.
And she has taken you to court.
And she has taken us to court.
Yes.
As I read this thing, I don't know the specific story. I mean,
oh, me say there's a complaint this week. I'm being invited. No, I'm says the police for no. Say you no we are.
I'm sure say there's a complaint against.
Me say me so I can't tell me say. Any pambiensa. And I want to you besi me. Omo bechemu.
Na ebi akodada.
Ebi akwa me catch omo so so.
Maybe next Saturday maybe after this show kura omo DJ na body am. And one good thing about me 19 so near me was spare dresses for me come. Nti na nya boni.
Na so mo kise da be so mi wase no. Interpol for ayi kanu frata din efi red alert no so. Na omo anyi ne keke omo yi no omo so mo hwehwe mu no. Omo hu se kise jaben. Edeniton eye
politically decision.
Yes.
Politically motivated.
Politically motivated. Ya damfo. Yen colleague abetro say oh
ye colleague adam
because say because or say oh Sami that or say because say case no court yati confrata case no court or US nti no mayi because obia oye wanted there say me for case no court.
Is that the reason?
But in arriving at some they gave explicit statement.
Eyana obi kasa. Read the name of Nipano Kaya. To say the read the mouse so obi 90% FOB is better than 70. Oh, your figures no.
It's straight.
But me this thing about CID one home. I'll be waiting.
One better.
I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Look. This thing about allegation. Nena. Yet say obi so atua sika for school placement na
one man can for the mama and
security agencies.
Obi no Troy your brother John Dramani Mahama. So we are also publish here na ya edit Akufo-Addo din no na ya ahye no the same na credit you know na ya tro say your brother to John Dramani, President John Dramani Mahama. Now in some of the critical because we are not say President Akufo-Addo answer of free power. One of the legacy
now. 2 minutes in the first so and then 2 weeks. Are they? And then 2 weeks pepe and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. MPP for Ekoye as flag bearer. Now after that no. Bon say empenifo bebre akofie akwakochia no ne edi enkomo latest one is the buy lawyer Egbefie bill mo ene lawyer Philip Addison mo ekọ hormone no enipa bebre political watchers bebre say lawyer from empenifo no mo call holo ebi mo so mo hu so mo na goosebumps all over them and the thing say there's a new rejuvenated EBS party no and Kenya fufu bi asan bem into the party penifo nyina san Kenya no so Dr. Atakobna Kennedy was in for more than 10 years afedi was able to papa bia fa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ho this may be the first time in 10 years I work hard papa bia fa MPP ho oh yes that's fact you know young for just nyina no boa for party unity and they going forward no mo say how do
good news say I can say spirit of the party before election eta Baumiachi.
Yes.
It shows clearly. People, we gave the figures here. The performance of AE. Yes. It shows clearly. Say the win was decisive. Forget about the 56%. If you look at the the details.
That's how we get the constituency by constituency. Yes, 276 and they say we are 84%.
84%. So it's decisive. Until Obia who said, Obia Odo party who said the spirit of this party is behind him. Okay, that is why you are seeing people who have not spoken good of this party for years are all coming back. When I saw, you were talking of lawyer Philip Addison. Yes. Was it the last time you saw him in public space? This is a group of almost say money DMB in the year Juma 2012-2013 election petition. If you look at the lawyers, lawyer Alex Queno, Sirifi, all of them, yes, the immediate past attorney general, they were the team working on that with him in the presidential election petition of 2012. One say Omaba solidarity. Yes. Oben say many penny Paula Foku. Yes. Any Kojo Penny. Anything. What was the last time you saw this? Some picture was a bit say old picture. Oh, how? Yes, I will be catched, but it doesn't matter. Old picture, that almost say Ache. Ache visits, no, Ache. Sadly, be Mukai, but maintain confirm to Mount Coho. Derby, yes, but a old picture. Okay, then fine. Oh, that's no problem. No problem. But the issue statement to congratulate. I have a statement of Paula Foku or congratulating DMB. Who the Paco Joy? Was it when the should be sad? Who the Paco Joy? Any Randia should be sad. Kojoya Bois Ross. Anyone who but seriously, it is in his own interest to resign to own free. I would transfer unity of the party. No, Senioka under Kennedy, Omunyana, you can see, say the enthusiasm is there. But Enora said, Enora call Muslim Thanksgiving. Me homini apenyi Gomda. One home. Hey, sir. Yeah. Me who know. Gomda. Your big brother. Anu po chiao. Me who know ho. Me who nipa bebre. Many Napoleon na chia. Yeah. Until unity no. Me what I'm been saying is this party we need more unity at the constituency level. Yes. Until more the different groups campaigning for different aspirants at the constituency level. We need to bring them together at the constituency level. Let them work together. If you have a formidable listening team at the constituency level, parties, when I say parties, the groups, yes, that supported different aspirants. If you bring them together for them to work at the constituency level, Mr. 2020 8th election, MPP4 will smile. The Echoes way, MPP4 will smile. That's why I'm saying that if you look at 2016, there was now Tokwa top MPP, but not base, no unity, no, they were free for power. Once we look at the top, say the unity be top, no, let's concentrate on the base, the grassroots level. The timid or more constituency level, no any unit, yet almost back together, yeah, it will be good for MPP. As for election where after competing, competitive steps, toes will be stepped on. The speech of Dr. Mahmoud Baumewa Mokso, how he was vilified, how he was called all Malang's names and everything, but he swallowed everything for the unity of this party. And even externally, as a Muslim, may see everywhere come for the way they describe him. And the best jobs they have gotten are ambassadorial jobs. And no at the moment. And some accident is serious. It's a cash. For tanker, been a jadem as sick as we breathe. There was some quantity a traffic baba. Peter didn't go sweet. And it sounds like she's a dribble to ashes. Peter, young quay. Say election I 2 weeks ago.
kwan a ɔmo fa so yɛ election no any outcome ne how na yɛ free and fair ne ne sisi yɛ no te sɛ even we are ɔbonsam koraa na wo wobɛbɔ nsɛm ama yɛ new patriotic party in fact owura Joe Wise ne team party mpanimfoɔ ɔmo abɔ ɔmo mmɔden papa nti sɛ yɛ a ɔmo de go a kwan a ɔmo fa so de aspirant no ba on board through the decision making process. Anybody cry,
about how they disallow process, but they saw something that we probably do not
see. Yes.
Yeah, mass on 1,000, less than 1,000 votes.
The confusion. And I mean, Kwame, so share the outcome of the elections now. God is wonderful. In fact, when him say, baby, now. Obibeka say, oh, even the Boko enclave. Yes. Ana Obibeka say, oh, ebi antokwaninti. Yes. Omuntu ma Dr. Bawumia. For the first time, they voted massively for Dr. Bawumia. But then Yampa is Zebila. The last time, Olusi Poto. But this time, Dr. Bawumia won. Not just a win, keke. Boko enclave about 6 constituencies. He won all. He won 5 apart from one.
Binduri.
Share the minority groups. Even voter rating cried Dr. Bawumia win. And votes on nine or appreciate it very close to Dr. Brian Champon. Places are the last time 1 yard in the base of the party. Party no fapping, maybe a party no a whole Ninjinapa, Ashanti, Eastern, Western.
Marvelous.
Winning in fact, Ashanti winning 45 constituencies. Bakuna. Brian, and I do send a home match. Before the election. So when we need yes. Oh, and the Western region, another base of the party. Eastern, a third force, not Dr. Brian. We are Dr. Bawumia it shows that the base of the party is here, eternity. And I share even the swing regions are normally Omutu Abama would be winning national election. Also solidly behind Dr. Bawumia.
Na Bono Abronya Howard 12/12.
Oh, combined.
Bono East
hands down.
Any ahafo M so we ahafo susa now.
Yes.
And Western region thing.
70. Yes. Oh, it shall say indeed soon party no edinachi.
Okay, before I be Western region in Western North says initially now I say okay, a month or two to elections now it didn't look that good.
Yeah.
And 4 years ne former executives need be doing common they all came on board.
Yes.
In fact, Western region say when you be doing answer, why would you
Yeah.
Me Joe Bedwansa.
Yeah.
Me in the Westlands.
Yeah.
Na
Peter me no relationship.
What you say there? Na party me who na kolo dream at a point in time. The fact.
Yeah, you could say it.
Yes.
And you were saying it publicly.
Yes. Me call Dr. Bawumia office, campaign office.
Yes.
Me control. Me control to be Dr. Bawumia campaign office. Na komia wo ho opera nsamo eni pa bebre wo ho no mo na ka bo mu nyina wo ho no mo ti me hu am
bibi besi
enti yidi nko kakra na when na komia so very close omo eni kakra wo say na komia ko school wo yes so ati ase omo wo nema bi wo connection bi wo ba bi ti owo pie ye no na me bo prepare for bi hu na I just wanted to be double sure
say or no
say he has come on board and no more say I say take one mammy of free Dr. Bawumia echo again. Now after that no me who say movement be so way
more than appetite.
Make carry na jakusi say elections will be a influential person. Why say none influence near 30 years ago don't discount the person's influence.
It's true.
All hands
on deck.
Embra and Penifon to Tom Sanford former and a decision near call stadium could take his all former appointees and you for no and I'm a trouble.
It was very good.
You have no idea. Say
what
the base. It's going for nothing. Say about me was saying
yes. Inti Midima Sembarian Mimo GD pass the signals, no signs, good. In fact, in Sembuna Koso are bang. Any Ponia, a binimu dear, Abby Pia Bontenemo, and check. look, very soon, some of the state agencies, Bonnie Omedi or mine, I'm not for who be driven. Nakupon Bois, na reorganization, the Akai Kakre, in terms of constituency and polling station, regional and national executives, we are. And new and there's a margin. I'm clear. Say traditional seeds be use with baby. Ablikuma North, Dome, Ablikuma South. All these seeds it will come back to the new patriotic party. Now, almost baby, I wouldn't say borrowed. Yes. Middle class and some universities. Universities. Now, who say whole political? Now you're talking about
MPP winning
whole poly. I walk the days of NDC, but no, now be winning. Nina, so DDP, yeah, of course, we need some, and also my economy. They should tell you, say something right. It's something, very soon. Yeah, MPP be finding to my paper.
All right. Eti penifo se kwana wa se de kopa ekuwie obi aboboa no eti the program nyina beba besi ase no yeda Dr. Kwekwe Free ase celebrated farmer we Kwekwe farmer na wo kasa to say yes we very passionate and what nim do wo kan asem yes enti no yeda se pass no di enkobo be nyamba de so be san we edi nkombo kakra Kristo Kwaku general manager ene me da se that be fast like I say Emma
make us a prof. Okay, your boss. Daniel Kweku. Keyman.
It's but and Akala GH so Kafra why wo brother Efrimu ntini mabusafo nyina Yako Peter Akoma eba and Aud Mahama who is virtually on the wanted list of the Ghana Police Service. Yeah let no. Ejamba next week what is ya chenwa mane enyo efem Gordon Asare-Bediako obi a wo hwe ye bia no ye damase the feedback nyina no nyame aduma election na ye call ye no Thanksgiving service e kwakwa no UPSC avia nyame aduma ye hia shefita unya MPP kalesa ka bia na da bodu kwa na so da bonsa e bia ekọ kama have a blessed weekend and